Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Tier 1, Round 9 here in Miami. I'm your host this evening, King Luckman, and I'm joined by CDR Nerfpack.
Good evening, Mr. Luckman.
A little bit of a change up in commentary this evening from your usual host Hound, but we will do our best to do as good of a job, if not better.
Better. This is the Crofton Brundle of CDR.
Exactly. That's what I like to hear. Let's get some track map up, lap data, telemetry, and it looks like Full Send's going to be the first one out on track, so we'll stay on board with him. That's pretty overcast, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? Anyone got the weather forecast?
Yeah, let me just get the stream chucked into the
Keep that open. We've got Airways and Jag on mediums as well. They've set mediums in the pit lane, so we'll see whether they go out on mediums as well.
Interesting. Live stream.
Dan and Kieran out on an out lap as well.
Let's get that down.
The Full Send Dave will be the first, and we've got Kieran and then Dan behind him.
Oh, Jesus. Stream names. Yep, stream names wrong.
Hey, it happens. Don't
That can be renamed. That's not too much of an issue. It is what it is.
Got Paul pint size confused there.
Yeah, that's my mistake.
So there's Full Send Dave coming round to start his fly lap. He's validated that one, but it doesn't matter. Here he goes. DRS is open. The speed trap's right again in sector 1 as well, isn't it? So we'll be where he is on that.
Correct. Just trying to see if there's anything I can do my end to try and get that stream name quickly changed.
So he's so Full Send Dave's on a 30 flat in the first sector, Kieran on a 30.1. And he's just going around through sector 1 now.
You said a couple are on mediums, didn't you?
Yeah, well, it's just one now, it's just Jag.
Okie
Was
doke.
Airways was on mediums, but he switched to the softs. So Dan comes through sector 1 and he's done a 30.4 in sector 1, so he's a 4/10 off Kieran and Full Send Dave there.
Full Send was a 103. I didn't see what the point was, but it was a 103 sector 2. Yeah.
Kieran on, yeah, 103.3 for Kieran. So Full Send Dave's on a flyer.
128.9 from Dave.
103.3 middle sector for Dan. I'm not sure whether you've taken a look at last year's Miami, but Pink Eye set a 126.7, I think it was.
Wow.
So it'll be interesting to see if we get anywhere near that this year.
Is
that was
that
obviously on the old game?
Yeah, I was going to say.
That was this time last year.
Yeah. I don't tend to look too much into, obviously, too many of last year's races or even last season's races, to be fair, but
just to see what sort of times they were, to be honest. I don't really compare them, but it's just interesting to see what they were set in last time we were here.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We've got Bark is coming through sector 1 now. It's going to be set the time. I have noticed Rick has been on pole for the last couple of races as well, so it'll be interesting to see what he's up to.
Mega lap from Colby there,
It was.
128.6. Yeah, no, 100%. I've noticed that as well. There you
There
go.
he is.
Right on cue. A 127.9 for Rick. I know that it's quite close at the top of
Yeah.
Tier 1 at the moment between Bruges, LF Racing, and I believe the other one is Adam Limburg off the top of my head.
Yeah, he's on 128. Bruges is on 130, and LF's 133. So yeah, as you say, it is quite tight there.
There's three drivers all in the space of 5 points, so
Yeah.
it's
With 4 races to go, it's all to play for.
and all three are driving this evening, so we'll see
Certainly
what
be keeping an eye
happens.
on them.
Yeah, 100%. It's certainly a track that there's lots of time to be made up, lots of time to be lost, but there's also very little room for error.
Yeah, it's a walls, isn't it? You
Yeah,
make a mistake, it's a wall.
yeah.
Game
It's,
over.
and it doesn't necessarily mean that when you're going wheel to wheel with someone, it can just literally be your own lack of concentration trying to do something with
Just
the
one slight
MSD
mistake.
or, yeah,
Yeah, that's
anything.
it.
And that's an end plate, so a few
First
more
bar,
times
right
coming
behind
in.
Kieran.
Yeah, 2 tenths off. Kev King also another 2 tenths off. See who else we've got on laps. LF isn't on a lap.
Now he's on that lap, isn't he? As the Panda. Yeah, hello,
Airways.
Colin.
LOL. Let's have a little look.
Colin. Just going through sector 2 now.
Yeah. Just stay on board with Colin. See what he can do.
As you said, Colin is he's fourth, isn't he, at the moment? So he's 120
Yeah.
points. So a win from him would soon change things as well.
It looks incredibly tight at the top of Tier 1 at the minute.
But those four are all in hundreds, so then you've got to drop to down to 62. So yeah, there is a big gap between fourth and fifth.
Yeah.
Look at a few guys sitting in the pits as well, which is. I mean, looking at the weather, I think I'd be wanting to get out there.
100%. I'm just trying to see if anyone else put any comments about the weather yet.
Not yet.
Don't think they have.
Have you have tagged tier 2 or tier 1? Looks like everyone.
I've
Because
just
it
tagged.
seems like Mr. Slade's in there, isn't
Yeah, I've just tagged everyone as normal, but I've put a little comment underneath saying it is Tier 1.
he? Collins just has a 128 flat, so he's put himself in P2. He's split the Alpines of Rick and Colby. Airways has put a 132 in. And LF Racing is on a flyer as well.
Let's have a look at LF.
His split is a 102.7. That's impressive.
It's mega. It's getting a nice little toe here as well from the Red Bull in front.
Trying to find a couple of corners. I do like the end of this lap. Sweeping bends. There you go, it's a 128.3.
Who else have we got? No one really on laps, is there?
Not really. So you Ralph and Pagadi are out laps.
So it looks like Ralph's going to be the next one to settle up.
He is. He'll be the first one to cross the start finish to start it, yeah. 30.3 for him. What's Bacardi going to do? 30.3 as well. So the split, the one split is almost identical between those two.
One oh three point four. Wow.
102.9 for Bacardi. I don't like that chicane. I don't know what you think of it, but
Oh, what's happened to Panbury? Oh, he's retired in the pits, I think.
it should be through with a 128.7 to be fair.
Yeah. Just saw him retire. I didn't know what had happened.
Yeah, that chicane just before the back straight, the uphill left and a right and a left. It's not nice. You've got to get them curves spot on, otherwise
Yeah.
it's good night.
Just ruins your lap, doesn't it? Absolutely
Does,
destroys your lap.
Harvey slotted in P4.
Yeah, did you see that?
Were
It's not
they
really too
Ralph?
much.
Ralph
Ralphie's
P14.
14, yeah. Adam is setting up for a lap, although very slowly, cautiously, so we'll leave him be for a minute. Greg's about to start a lap, so we'll stay on board with him. Greg's just about to finish sector 1, and he's a 30.1.
That's a good time from Greg.
I didn't catch sector 2. Oh yeah, I did.
3-1 from Greg.
Yeah, I did.
The top guys are just retiring now just to sure they'll be safe up there with the 128.
It's a big snap for Greg out the last corner. It's going to cost him a little bit of time, but it's enough. Yeah, 128.5. Probably cost himself a tenth or two.
Yeah.
Kev jumping in there as well with 128.6. Adam is now starting his laps. We'll stay on board with him. One of the championship contenders.
He needs a good one here.
What do you think of this track, the Nerf?
You know what? I actually love it. The only bit I don't like is that bit that Adam's going through now. Just as I was saying before, that chicane, left, right, left, and then onto the back straight.
A 102.6.
Yeah, good
That's
time.
quick. Yeah, I actually really enjoy the track. It's probably one of my favourites, to be fair.
Is it a nighttime race? Or is it daytime?
No, I think it's daytime. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's daytime. Because they have that. It's a 128.1 for Adam,
good.
mega. Because they have that silly little boat thing, didn't they?
Oh yes, they do.
Dumped in
Yeah,
the middle of the track, and there's
yeah.
usually people there.
We've still got Albion. Oh, have they got Corey bands possibly?
I think they may have,
Yeah.
yeah. So VDV is on a lap now, and he's currently in the drop zone. Bark is another one who's in the drop zone.
He's a 4.5 tenths up in sector 1 is VDV, so
Yeah, so Bark is going to be over. He's almost a tenth over on his time pre sector 1.
well, he's made a mistake because he's 129 once. Kieran's retired, has he? Kieran must have retired.
VDV is a second up.
Like
Absolutely flying.
24 will put in P5, P6. Put together through the last couple of turns. That's P7. Just in front of his teammate. Bark just coming around the final couple of corners.
Yeah,
And Bark's
just
P11, so 4 tenths up.
stayed on board of Butt for that lap. Just see what you could do. That drops Dave into potentially the drop zone. Albie is on an out lap.
Dan's not got long to get back to the start finish line. How many seconds are left on the clock? 35
Yeah,
seconds. So
he
he'll make it.
should. Yeah, he should have enough. Albie doesn't appear like he's going to have enough time though. He needs to get.
Albie's back, isn't he? Yeah, hurry up.
He needs to get across that line quick. 16 seconds. Yeah, he'll be fine. So let's have a look then, because you've got Ralphie, who's now started his lap as well. Dan is on his lap.
Just on with Dan now, so 10 seconds before his sector 1 split, so I'll keep an eye on that.
Right, Ralphie is almost 2 tenths better off through the first sector. So he needs to find
So Dan's
3
2 tenths
tenths.
up.
So he needs to find about half a second at the minute to challenge Dan, if Dan can keep that. Half a second.
If Dan's improving, full send's going to go out.
Correct.
He's just coming around now, isn't he? So what's he?
Ralphie is a...
10th up.
Yeah. So still, he needs to find 2 attempts to even challenge.
Yeah. And Dan is just coming around now for sector, so he's only a 10th and a half up.
Oh, this could get
So
tight.
he still jumped Dave.
Here we go then. Oh, as Ralphie almost invalidates. He's backed out. He's backed out. I don't think he realised that he would have had maybe had a shot. Dan touches the wall again.
Oh, there goes
I
his
don't...
template. And he's gone.
Whoa.
Dan's gone. Fuck. That's him. He's out.
What happened there?
He took it wide, hit the wall, and lost his end plate or something. He was so full send beat him by 500ths.
Albie ended up doing a 129 flat. So that means we are going to be losing then Dan, Kieran, Albie, Ralphie, and Andoni, with Rick, Colin, and Adam taking P1, 2, and 3 respectively. Bit of an interesting session, that one.
Yeah, it was. It was came alive at the end.
It certainly did, yeah. So just confirmation then. Rick taking P1, Colin P2, Adam P3, Con P4, Bruge P5, LF P6, VDV P7, PVR P8, Bacardi, Greg P9, Cole P10 in the end, Bark P11, Kev King P12, King Panda making his debut P13, Airways 14, Full Send 15, Dan 16, Kieran 17, Albie 18, Ralphie 19, and Andoni P20 not setting a time.
And it's still cloudy in corner 2.
Yeah, I've still not had any weather from anyone. But that does look rather cloudy still. One of the Astons, King Panda. So King Panda will be the first one to set time, so we'll stay on board with him.
2 drivers out fairly quickly. Two, three, four, five, six, 7 drivers out. See if the lap times drop a little bit. People start improving track evolution maybe.
Yeah. I just want to know. I'd love to know whether the track temps are dropping at all.
As a spectator, you can't see that, can you?
No, it's something that you could just look at and just tell instantly
Yeah.
whether it's going to start raining or not, but we want rain. We want rain.
Just log in and hack it and switch it to the rain.
There's nothing better than commentating on a Q2 session where 10 people have set times, 10 people haven't, and it starts raining.
It starts to rain,
Yeah, it's perfect. So I'm on with VDV at the moment, as he's going to be the first one to set time. He overtook Panda on the outlap. So we'll see what sort of benchmark time he can set.
We drop into the 29s on the for sector 1. Didn't have my sector 1.
Yeah, I didn't quite catch what he did through sector 1, so see what he does through sector 2. I know that Q2 is a 102.
Yeah, it was a 102.7.
Q1, sorry. Let's see what he sets. He does a 103.4 through sector 2.
It's not amazingly quick. LF 103.4 for sector 2, so
So I wonder whether these are scrub sets.
yeah, possibly just get the time on the board there.
Yeah.
128.9.
A Panda 128.5.
LF comes across 129.3, so
Colpia 128 flat. Rick is coming down the back straight now. Greg a 128.1. Rick a 127.7. Wow.
wow.
Straight out the blocks. Barkman is coming down the back straight.
Yeah, So Rick did a 127.9 in Q1, so he's 2 tenths quicker in Sector 2 on his first run.
Wow.
So yeah, he's going to have tyres left at the end, isn't he, to...
Barker 129.1. Adam has just started his lap, so it'll be interesting to see what he can do. Bruges is coming through that tricky section in Sector 2. His was a 102.9 second sector split.
That's on par for a good position there. Keep it together in Sector 3. Bruges comes round the final corner, P4.
128.4 for Bruges. Adam has invalidated his lap, so we won't ride on board with him. Full Send has just started his lap. Picardi was another one that surprised us a little bit in Q1. Picardi a 102.6. That's quick.
Paulsen's just coming through that chicane, so we'll see where he... Paulsen, you know, he's one of those drivers that just become fast over what seems such a short period of time. Oh, he just touches the barrier there. 103.8. I seem to remember Tier 3 racing with him, and all of a sudden he's racing in Tier 1, setting decent times.
Yeah, it's the thing with Dave is he's always had decent enough pace. It was just his racecraft that was a bit let him down a little bit. Too many incidents, no moments. And I spent a few.
He's pitted.
I spent a few sessions with him when I was not sure whether I was his teammate or something else, but we'd done a few practice sessions, and he did have the pace.
Yeah.
It was just wheel to wheel. He would make these little mistakes that would end up DNFing him and someone else, or causing someone else damage. But his improvements, as I say, over the last couple of years has been, well, the last couple of seasons really has been incredible.
LOL Collins coming through now. So that's wow.
Yeah, Jesus. A 127.5 for Colin.
There you go, Rick. Put that in your pipe.
Yeah, 100%. Adam has invalidated, but his second sector split was a 102.5.
So LOL Con has got mediums on. I mean, he's setting the time on the mediums. Is he keeping a couple of sets of softs for the Q3 then? Does he think he can get through Q2 with his medium tyre?
It's a big risk, isn't it? It is a big risk. As he goes wide, and that is his lap
Validated.
done for. LF is about to start a lap.
And Dave's back out as well.
Yeah, so we'll stay on board with LF for a minute, and then we'll scoot across to Dave. Or actually, we'll scoot across to Dave now.
He's just on that lap. He's
he's on an out lap, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not ready yet.
So we go then LF through the first sector. A 29.3, 6.5 tenths up.
That's a good bit to be up in Sector 1, to be fair, unless he's had a mistake on his previous lap.
I just wonder whether he did set it on a scrub set.
Just to get a time on the board.
Yeah. A 102.5. 9.5 tenths up. Still needs to find 2 seconds for pole though, doesn't he?
He does.
And that is crazy. So he comes around the final couple of corners. P3 1.3 seconds better off, so 1:27.9.
It's been the 27s though. That's pretty good.
Yeah, 100%. Dave
He's just
has,
going through sector 1 now.
yeah, just started his lap. Airways is another one that's just started his lap. Let's see what he's doing. Dave a 30.3. So Airways is about to finish sector 1. And he's about on par with his original time.
He's just coming out 1:03.2 for his middle sector. So that's not top, but it's certainly better than that's enough to get through anyway. Like 3.6-ish, 1:26.
Adam has just started a lap as well, so we'll jump on board with him in a minute.
High 28 speed 10.
And Airways is 2 tenths up through 2 sectors. Coming around the final corner now. And that is a 1:28.3 for Airways, 2 tenths better off, puts himself P7 currently. Adam,
He's just got through sector 2 now,
29.6 was his first sector.
Oh, lot of curb there on the outside.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
flat. What?
yeah.
Wow, what a time.
This could be mega, and he's getting a hell of a slipstream from Kev.
His mate.
Yeah. Here we go then. Chucks it into the final corner, gets it rotated nicely. Full throttle now to the line. DRS open at 1:27.5.
That's 100. Not even 100.
No, it's less than that. I don't know, what is that, like 5 thousandths?
3 thousandths. Yeah, 4,000.
5 thousandths, yeah. Wow.
Hold on, let's have a. So yeah, it's 5 thousandths. And then 1.5 tenths is Rick.
Panda is coming through the second sector. He's 3 tenths better off. So see if he can make Q3 on his CDR debut.
Kev's coming through sector 1 now. 30.1. Kev's now behind Adam, and he's getting a bit of a toe off Adam, so they've just reversed roles.
Panda then P7, 1:28.1. Con is on an outlap. Kev is coming through sector 2, 1:02.6.
Even that's a good time.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, it's not Adam's sort of time, but it's still a good time. 1:02 flat, that's insane. F King comes around the final corner.
It does put some P10, yeah. Still got Bruges right behind him though, and Bruges is improving.
2.5 tenths.
The fourth, yeah.
King's been knocked out.
Bruges B4, 127.9. Greg, it's telling me it's 5 seconds over. He sure is.
Con, he's at 29.7 in the sector 1.
Bacardi is going to be the last one to set a time, it looks like. 102.4, yeah.
You could see Airways being knocked out here as well.
If this is a good lap time from Con, we've got VDV as well, that's almost half a second up through the first sector.
There goes Con P4.
127.9, so yeah, that's Airways out. Bacardi is also on our laps, so keep that in mind. VDV is almost a second up, he's 8.5 tenths up. Bacardi is telling me a 7 tenths up, so he's not going to improve by the looks of things. Let's see what VDV can do. VDV a 127.9 puts himself P6.
Track's getting warmer, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And that looks like it might be it. Yeah, I don't think anyone else can set laps. Nope.
Nope. No, that's it.
So that is, yeah, that is it for Q2 then. We are going to be losing Bacardi, Airways, Kev King, Bartmandu and Full Send Dave. I wasn't expecting them sorts of laps though from the top sort of 3-4. Well, top say 127.7 is acceptable,
Rich sounds good. Yeah.
but then 127.5 is a bit of a liberty, really, isn't it?
It's going to make it Q3 interesting.
100%.
You're just going to want to push that bit more, aren't you?
And to be fair, there's only a second covering the top 14, so it could be a real good race.
Just over half a second, top 10.
Exactly that. Let's just run you guys through the order then. Oh, excuse me, just need to burp. Adam P1, Colin P2, Rick P3, Con P4, Bruge P5, VDV P6, LF P7, Greg P8, Colby P9, Panda P10, Bacardi P11, Airways P12, Kev P13, Bartmandu P14 and Fulsem P15. So we will be losing Bacardi, Airways, Kev King, Bartmandu and Fulsem Dave.
Here we go to Q3.
Looks as if Colby's going to be the first one to set a time.
Colby then Panda, isn't it? Greg. Who's your P1 then? Rick or Adam? Or someone else?
Um, I, I'm gonna throw it out there, but I think Colin could take it.
You reckon?
Uh, yeah, I don't see why not. I'd definitely say it's gonna be top four: Adam, Rick, and Colin.
Yeah.
Who the fourth is more than likely gonna be LF or Brugy.
Yeah, LF probably. I see LF, Rick, Colin, top four, Adam, top four.
It's just so tight at the top, you don't really know
Yeah.
who to choose, do you?
It's,
It's a
just
tough
depends
one.
who's the last one over the line, I reckon, by the evolution of the track.
LF racing with a broken metatarsal, mega job. Commitment at its finest,
What?
mega. What a legend.
I missed Culpy's sector one time.
Let's have a little look. Race director quickly. 29.8.
Ah, good sector one time. 2-3, so it's up there. It's not
It
quite what we
is.
had in Q2, but it's up there for a good time.
It's 3 tenths off what Adam said, wasn't it? In sector 2, I'm pretty sure. It's not far off at all.
Going to be a high 127s, I reckon. 127.9 maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
27.8.
Yeah, not
Good.
far off. 2 is gonna be next. Panda.
And then
102.5 sector 2 split. So there's gonna be
uh,
128. 127.9.
127.9. We're getting good at this.
We are
We've
getting
lost it already.
decent. Greg a 102.4, so yeah, he's looking at a 127.8, 127.9.
128 flat.
Alright, just don't do as I say.
So Adam's just going through sector one now, so let's see if
Colin
he's.
Colin is a 102.2 second sector.
Wow.
So this is going to be a 27 flat.
There we go. Look at that. 127.5 for Colin.
Yeah.
Yeah, provisional P1 there.
So the thing is matched his Q2 time if I'm not mistaken.
It's bang on.
Yeah. So Adam was I think that said a 128 something. First sector. He's just about to finish sector 2. And that's a 102.1. Wow. So this could be 27,
27.4.
27.5, 27.4, yeah, something like that. There won't be too much between him and
There won't.
Colin.
No. All down to this last corner, isn't it?
Yeah. So here we go then. Opens up the DRS, crosses the line. It's a 127.6. Bruge is coming down the back straight. Turns in. Coming up to the line, opens the DRS. A 128.2 for Bruge. So he will need to improve. Rick is about to start his flyout, so let's ride aboard with him.
So Rick knows what the benchmark is. He needs to hold for the last two races. He knows where the benchmark is. See what he can do. That's just glued to the track. I love watching it go through their messes. 29.8.
And that, what is that? Is that good? Is That seemed a little
That's
slow,
about,
did it?
yeah. 29.8 is good.
That's a little slow, like I'm even going to get anywhere near that on Sunday. Oh dear.
There you go, coming through sector 2, and it's 3 tenths slower.
1023.
Yeah, 3 tenths off where it needs to be, really.
Yeah, definitely. LF is a it's a 29.8 through the first sector. Slow.
Will be in the 30s. There he comes across the line, and that's P3.
It's a 127.8 for Rick. LF was a 102.2, I think I said, or 3.
It's 2.5 tenths off pole. Puppy's 3 tenths off pole.
LF
There's
had
4 tenths off pole.
LF is in the pits, so he's decided to back out of that lap. Greg and Panda are both on out laps, and yeah, Rick has just finished his lap. So we'll stay on board with Panda.
Well, that's still in the pits, isn't it? What's the time? Panda's just coming through sector 2 on his out lap, isn't he? There's so is Greg as well. Have you done any practice here, or you've not touched the track yet?
No, I haven't yet. Not yet. That'll probably
Do what these
be...
boys do and get some tips.
Yeah, exactly that. That's basically why I do comms, you know? No, it's, as I say, it's a track I've always enjoyed, so... Hopefully, it just comes natural. There's probably been the last 4, maybe 5 weeks where I haven't been able to practice. And this week has just been a complete no-no. I've had to look after my little ones all week.
Tell you what, you are flying in the championship though. You are.
4 points adrift at the minute. 29.8 for King Panda. Here's a 10th up.
Oh, but then I'll just follow Greg. See where Greg comes through sector 1. Greg is slightly up, not much. Panda's lost a bit of time on him. Panda stays where he is.
Right then, Nerf. Let the chaos begin.
Greg is 4 tenths up.
So that would put him...
That'll put him up there.
Yeah, that'll put him P2, P3.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
Alright, just shut me up then, bud. No worries.
Yeah, that's still on a lap from Greg.
You see that pie, Luckman? Just stick it straight in your face, bud.
Oh, dear.
Jesus. What a
Oh,
lap
we didn't
time
see
from
that coming.
him. No, I did not.
So Colin needs to improve by 2 tenths.
No,
Adam by two and
no,
a half tenths.
no disrespect, Greg, but you've not really shown me anything all evening. Then go and produce that.
Out of nowhere.
Exactly. Connor's just started his lap. It looks like he had a little bit of a slide. Coming out the first corner. Colin has started his lap as well, so we'll keep an eye on him.
Up a tenth.
I think, yeah, he is. We'll stay on board with Colin then for the time being, as he's going to cross the line before Con. He is 2.5 tenths up. That's a 102 flat. This
Con,
is
102.2.
Adam. Adam is 2 tenths up through sector 1. Colin is about to cross the line. Wow. 127.3. Fair enough. Con of 127.6. Adam. Wowee, Jesus Christ, lads. Calm
Stop
down.
it.
Calm down.
Rick is 7 tenths up. Rick
Crazy.
is 7 tenths
Hold
up in
on.
sector 2.
Adam is 101.9. That's on course for pole at the moment. Rick. Yeah, I'm just on it, just on board with him now.
26.
Fair play, bud. Fair play.
Wow.
Fair play. Right, Adam. Oh, what did he do? He had a massive snap as he come across the line. P5 in the end for Adam. Wowee, you lot. Jesus Christ.
26s.
Like,
Almost pink eye time that.
It looked close right up until Rick done his lap, and then he's just
did.
smashed it out of the park. Look. Just confirmation then. Rick taking P1 with a mega time, 126.9. LF P2, Colin P3, Greg P4, Adam P5, Bruge P6, VDB V P7, Con P8, Colby P9, and Panda rounding up the top 10 P10.
What a qualifying that was.
Jesus, that was mega, wasn't it?
I'm just going to grab a quick brew. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
I'm going to do exactly the same thing while the formation lap happens. Back just in time for the race start.
It's a wet race, mate.
Yeah,
One's on Inters.
Jesus. Weren't expecting that either.
I must admit, it was cloudy and grim in cute qualifying, wasn't it? So.
Yeah.
All lined up.
Five red lights are out and away we go. LF doesn't look to have got a very good start. As someone up the inside of him gets away with it.
Oh, relatively clean through turns 1 and 2.
It does.
The Bark's gone backwards. Bark and Dinah swapping places.
Yeah,
Adam's overtaking Greg.
BDV lost out a few positions, just got swarmed. I think it just got left on the outside and people took advantage of it. Paul Send all the way to the back. He's had a spin.
At the back.
Yeah, Dave had a little spin. LF making a move on Rick.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, as he has a big slide into that twisty section. Gets away with it though.
Comes to the back straight.
For the first time this evening. Rick lining up a move. Heads to the outside. Oh, leave some space, lads. That was a bit hairy.
A little bit twitchy there.
Yeah, it's just a case of lack of space given. But they seem to have got away with it. Oh, is Bacardi's dropping. Bacardi's had a spin as well. As we have someone else dropping. Adam's dropping. Adam's had a spin. Oh.
Still in the game, he's still in. He's just. He's still got his end plate as well, he's just lost it, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's nice rejoin there from Adam as well. It's unfortunate for him. Just right on board with this little battle at the front.
We've got Albie up 8 places, and Dan up 5 places. A couple of good gains from there in the first couple of laps as well.
We've got another yellow flag somewhere.
Sector 2 just before the chicane. One relatively behaving.
Rick down 6.
Yeah, he's down to 7th, and he had a bit of a spin.
I missed that.
I just saw him dropping down, I think it was.
Whoa. Oh, Kev, King has left the session. Yeah, I'll quickly chuck him another invite. Where are you, Kev? You are still in the sessions. Give it a minute and I'll do it again. Oh, we've lost Greg. We've lost Greg. He's hit the wall coming out of turn 2 or 3. Yeah, he's hit the wall coming out of turn 2. Don't think that's going to change much, is it?
No, no one's going to pit yet. It's still lap 3 with Inters. Who's that at the back?
The Bacardi.
It's Bacardi.
Yeah, he's just had a wing change. It's unfortunate for Greg. It's a good qualifying session from him.
It certainly was, yeah.
Let me just get Kev another invite. Invite sent. So to be honest, other than the top 2, top 3, well, top 2, it hasn't really changed much, has it? In terms of the top 2 is starting to build a bit of a gap to everyone, along with Rick, and then Rick obviously had his spin. So it's just going to bring everyone back into play a little bit now. Means that the likes of people like Adam can gain some positions back. Rick can maybe gain his positions back.
Not great for the championship, that.
No, definitely not. I mean, it's good for LF.
Oh, yeah.
He's doing what he needs to do. Bruge isn't too far behind.
Bruce P4, isn't he?
Yeah.
And then Adam.
And then obviously Adam down there.
Colin.
And Colin, yeah.
Yeah, Colin and P4 at the moment, so getting the P2 20 odd points is going to be good for them as well.
Definitely, yeah. So there are guys deciding to pit.
Yeah, it's not something I'd do on lap 4, to be honest. Because you've got a couple of laps behind the safety car. It's not going to do it unless you've got damage and you just want to make a most of. You might have a bit of wing damage from the first couple of laps.
I think sometimes with this game is fresh tyres compared to 3 laps. Although it is 3 laps and you're going to have 4 under the safety car, it can be an advantage, but I just don't see it being that big of an advantage.
I mean, it's still raining, isn't it? So you're still going to be on Inters for a while. You need to ride out anytime soon. Dan's up to P8 now.
See, it'd be a lot different if it wasn't raining and the track was wet, but it looked like it was dry, and then maybe you'd think that you'd think maybe that the gamble might pay off, but fresh tyres, I just think they've lost out on track position more than anything.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. And whether Kieran and Bacardi will catch him before, they're not going to catch him before sector 2, or it's just going to be another lap.
Don't know, it might be a late safety car call. You know what this game's like. I think we had one at Japan, didn't we, this season, where literally
it was very late, that.
It decided to come out literally as everyone was approaching the chicane. So yeah, I don't think we're going to have it this lap. It will come in next lap by the looks of things.
Rick's up to P6 now. Was he P6 before? Was P7?
I think he was P6. I think he was sitting behind Colby.
Yeah. 2 Alphas. Got 2 Red Bulls together, the 2 Alphas together. Obviously Williams winning, which is going to extend the lead in the championship, I suppose.
Yeah.
522 points against Mercedes 417.
It's mental, isn't it? It's crazy. But this is the thing with this league, is it's done at random, it's done in a way that makes it close, but if you've got a driver in a slower pot, for example, improving season upon season and race upon race,
counter-having effect. Yeah.
Exactly that. You only need 2 of those, what we'd class as the slower pots. And that's usually how it happens. If you can get your pot 1 and your pot 4 driver that are usually paired together scoring decent points, and you'll run away with it. And
Definitely.
but the other thing that's good about here is every title goes down to the last couple of races.
Oh, definitely. Always has done.
Yeah,
I've been here since
uh,
season 3, and
yeah,
it's always gone down.
exactly that. And that's what you want, because some of the leagues titles run away with, and you see that grids aren't as
Yeah,
full
they
as
get
what they
full
probably
grids.
could be. Yeah. So I think that the admins here do a mega job, especially an admin that you probably don't hear about very much, Chloe, but she does a mega job with the pots as well.
Behind the scenes work. Excellent
Exactly.
work.
Takes a lot for this stuff to come together.
Oh, safety cars in.
So let's see what sort of restart LF can get.
Fires up.
Here he goes then. Oh,
VDV penalty.
yeah.
Away.
Something
Bear in
that
mind, this LF has got a broken collarbone, hasn't he?
metatarsal.
Oh,
What's that?
metatarsal, sorry.
Is that
Isn't
foot?
it?
I think, innit? Pretty sure that's your foot.
It is.
So yeah, if
There
he's
we go.
driving on wheel as well, which I'm almost certain he is, that's some going.
It is bone of the foot. There you go. Clavicle, that's what I'm thinking of. Clavicle's collarbone.
I'd done my finger a few months back and tried to race, and it was just that was horrendous. But then again, I'm on controller, so it's
Oh, Con's going backwards. Airways going backwards.
yeah. I've just seen. I'm not so sure whether they had a little bit of a moment. But Airways is now about to get swallowed up from everyone behind, and he does just that.
Con's going backwards for some reason. Dan's past him, Rick's past him.
Is he ghosted?
Is he?
I'm not sure. I can't tell whether he is or not. No, he's not.
Nearly 2 seconds.
He's got no end plate.
He needs his end plate in the wet.
Yeah, he's on his right hand side. He's got no end plate whatsoever. So it's not even like minor damage. That's some mega damage there. Full send. Adam makes it past. Full send. Oh, someone. Oh my god.
Oh dear. 2 Ferraris are out. Adam's pitted.
Yeah, that was a case of a missed braking point.
Albie gets a speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah, that was not good at all. To be fair, it's brought out a safety car. So I was on board with that one, and that was simply a case of lack of concentration in the wet. 50 metres past your original braking point, and nowhere to go but
Kaboom.
yeah. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. That's something for potentially the stewards to deal with. I'm pretty sure Adam got caught up in that though, didn't he?
Yeah. Adam's back down to P18 again now.
Yeah. Not
for him, unfortunately.
yeah, not too good for his championship aspirations.
do they pit now? Do the top runners come in for this new set of boots? Because by the time the safety car comes in, it's going to be 10-lap-old Inters, isn't it?
Well, it depends on what their MFD is, or whatever the geezer's name now in the garage is. Used to be Jeff, didn't it? I don't know what his name is now.
Jeff. Yeah, no idea.
Right, Dave. We'll call him Dave.
See what he said.
So it all depends on what he says. If he says that the rain is going to stay out another 10 minutes and start to dry up again, then I would imagine that they're just going to try and see it out until it dries and then save themselves a pit stop. Because to me, it doesn't look like it's going to be stopping anytime soon.
No, so good. We have got a King Panda, is in.
Let's have a look what. Yes, let's have a look at the tyres he's chucking on. Inters, I imagine. Yeah, so he's going to have 7-lap advantage on the rest, which is obviously going to be quite a bit.
So if it dries out in a bit, then he's obviously going to...
Yeah, he's going to have to make that other pit stop. He's giving up track position for the sake of a set of new tyres. I mean, it looks like the rain is easing. So I think if we're going to get any sort of dry tyres, it's going to be lap 20-ish.
And then it's softs at the end, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll be softs, maybe mediums. So for people like Panda and Con, Adam, Albie, likes of them sorts of guys, they know that they can go pretty much now to the end if they needed to. A long stint.
As long as it stays wet.
Yeah, it's a long stint, but they can do it if it stays wet.
Adam's 28 seconds off the back of the car.
Yeah.
Which is good for him, it'll bring them back up together, but
and
a lot of work to do.
This is just playing into the hands of LF, Colin.
Even more.
Yeah, with the safety car staying out another lap. They're not using as much tyre wear. They're not.
Fuel.
Yeah, that's exactly that, and they're giving it even more time. They're giving it another lap essentially for the rain to start clearing up.
We have got Albie on a yellow fuel light as well.
Yeah, I did see Rick was on one as well at the start of the race, but his is gone. So yeah, Albie just needs to save some fuel then. Again, it's hard, isn't it, in the wet? You don't know how much to put in. You don't know when it's going to dry up.
Very hard. You've got to be the engineer and the driver, which is good fun, don't get me wrong, I enjoy it, but it's hard.
I always overfuel personally. I've done it, I think I've done it once. I underfueled, I got caught out massively with no safety car, and somewhere like Baku, I think it was, where you normally have a safety car.
Yeah.
And just lifting and coasting, I end up losing like a good 10 seconds to everyone else.
Not worth the risk. I always at least half a lap extra.
Yeah, 100%. So the two guys at the back. Sorry, mate.
Now, sometimes you end up losing a bit of time because you've got too much fuel, but I'd rather finish the race.
Oh yeah, 100%. Osso bosso.
Yeah. What are you saying? Two guys at the back are just caught up?
Yeah, they've just caught up. So I'd imagine that we're probably going to see the safety car in this lap. So does that give us 20 laps, essentially?
Yep.
Rain isn't as hard, but it's not stopped.
It's not stopped now. Through the... still flashing after the second two lines, so... Oh, yeah, it's still there. Oh, in this lap.
And Albie has managed to save his fuel as well.
Nice and easy into turn one.
Yeah, that would be nice. It'll be interesting to see when LF gets him going again. It was a mega restart from him last time, and it looks like it's going to be another good one
He's
from
gone
him
now.
as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
nice
he's
and
gone.
early. No messing about.
You go nice and early, you're all, by the time you get to turn 1, you're all spread out enough that there's no carnage.
Yeah,
If you
exactly
leave
that.
it too late, it just causes carnage.
To be fair, I don't really see the point in going late. You can't overtake until the line anyway, so you as con speeding in the bits.
As long as the safety car's in the pit lane, yeah,
Yeah, I
just
just
go.
I don't see the point because you can't overtake
No,
until the the start finish line anyway.
no,
So you'd rather just build the speed up surely instead of leave
yeah.
yourself sitting as a sitting duck. Because the amount of times that I've picked up positions by just leaving a little bit of room from the guy ahead when he's had to keep slowing down for people ahead. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly.
It's
Yeah, yeah. Dan went a bit wide there, and his teammates got past him.
multi 21.
As he laughs to himself listening to the stream.
Yeah, 100%.
Dan overtaken by his teammate. What's the world coming to?
Not the first, not the last.
Rick is all over the back of VDV. I think he's looking for the position.
Looking for a way past, isn't he? Although they're all close together, it doesn't really appear like there's too much happening.
Panda and Ralph swapping
Yeah, I've
places.
seen that as there was an M plate that just got smashed in the air. Yeah, and that was Airways. So Airways doesn't have an M plate, it appears. As we've got someone off track, looks like Bacardi.
Yeah, that was Bugatti, yeah, just cut the corner off.
Yeah, he also doesn't appear to have an M plate. No, Bacardi and Airways both don't have M plates. Kieran has just been overtaken by Panda, and Adam is now looking up the inside.
He's got him as well.
Yeah, he has. I think Kieran kind of knew what was happening.
Rick is all over the back of VDV. There's no DRS, is there? So
No.
they're both similar ERS. Just not quite enough to pass him.
Here we go then with the slipstream. So you're going to think about a move. He does. Pulls out of the slipstream. Not quite far enough alongside. So difficult, isn't it?
Yeah,
To overtake in the wet.
Just got to keep the ERS just ticking over nicely.
Yeah.
See, Rick's 38%.
We've
VDV
lost
57%.
Kieran. No, we haven't. Someone was going backwards and we had a yellow flag.
Panda and Adam were swapping places. So Adam's up to P10. But going from Adam already.
No,
it's
it's
P18 before.
Airways. Yeah, it was Airways.
Lost his wing.
Yeah. That explain the... Oh, he's
Adam's
going
up
mediums.
to P9. Oh, is he? Oh, interesting.
It has stopped raining, to be fair. It
Still
has.
wet though. Look at the spray coming off the tyres.
Yeah.
Still wet.
I feel like he thinks he's got no other choice now, though.
Yeah, he can't stop us inters now, can he?
No, he's just got to go for it and hope for the best. These next probably 5 laps for him are going to be the toughest.
Crucial.
yeah, the toughest laps he's probably going to
So
have.
it's still a wet track. Adam and Panda are on 4 lap holdings. Everyone else is on 11 in front of them. So if the ones in front have to force themselves to pit, they're going to be going dry tyres.
Yep.
So Adam could be in a good position.
Panda looks for the move. Can't get it done. Sorry, mate.
Adam's all over the back of Dan now. He's just made that. Dan was a second in front of him before on that lap.
It's just the tyre advantage, isn't it? It's starting to kick in.
Massive. Dan's just not letting him past. He's going around the outside. He's got him.
Yeah.
Up to P8. If this track dries out in the next couple of laps and everyone pits and he's up, good driving.
Rick still can't find a way past VDV though. Panda finally makes it past Bark. So every time Rick sort of gets alongside, and this is why I feel like I'm cutting in on you sometimes, but you see someone going for the move, but they just can't quite get it done because they haven't got that little bit of extra.
Rick's got no ERS left.
No, and this is what I'm saying. He's been trying for so long to try and get past. I just feel like VDV is just matching him on the ERS every time that every time Rick's using it, VDV's using it. So and this is only playing into Andoni's hands, although he is burning as well.
Yes, yeah. Where's LF? LF's full. LF and Colin are full. That's insane.
It's mental, isn't it?
Yeah.
I will jump on board with those two in a minute. It's just seem to have more battling going on in the midfield than what we do up the top at the minute.
So Adam has put in a second and a half over Dan already.
Them mediums seem to be working very, very well. Unless Kev's got damage. Oh no, Kev's not even in the lobby.
No, he's ghosted, isn't he?
Oh, that's why. Because it looked like the mediums were working well with the amount of...
Full sends on him. Full sends on medium.
Yeah, I think he might be listening to the stream. If you are listening to the stream, Dave, you shouldn't have done that. Should have made your own decision.
Adam's up to P7 past and Ollie.
Yeah, it looked like the mediums were working because of how much Airways was gaining to Kev, but I didn't realise that Kev's ghosted, so... Yeah, full sense just losing a hell of a lot of time.
He's 3.5 seconds behind Con. Not mediums yet, is it?
Nah, give it 2 or 3 more laps. So let's have a little look what's going on up the top.
Adam and Rick. He's just lining up. He's just got so much more grip.
If I'm some of these guys, I'm starting to think about the end game now and recharging that battery.
Yeah.
As soon as that DRS will come on in maybe 4 laps. If it carries on drying up like it is.
Spray's gone.
Yeah, it won't take very long for the DRS to be activated.
No.
Some of these guys will be sitting ducks.
Yeah, Bacardi's hards and full sends in the pits again.
So what's full send going to go to? He's gone to another set of mediums?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a front wing.
Adam's past Rick. round
He
it
is.
just before that chicane.
So I reckon now Adam will make light work of VDV,
Yep.
especially the tyre advantage he's got. It's double the tyre
7
wear.
lap younger.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And those 14 lap old inters, they're going to be who shoots first. Of the top runners, who shoots first, and
Well, I think if you're LF and Colin, you need to play it smart in the sense that don't leave yourself out too long while everyone else is pitting, because
yeah.
as soon as they're dry tyre time, it's...
Here goes Adam
Yeah, here we
on
go.
VDV. Got him.
Nice move. Yeah, leaves space on the exit as well.
Oh, I'll be
Lovely
speeding in the
work.
pit lane. There's been a few of them speeding in the pit lanes this race.
Yeah, there has. It is a tough pit lane, to be fair, because you don't realise, there we go, DRS is
There you go.
enabled.
Yep.
This is
That's
going
it.
to make the move a lot easier for Colin.
Yeah, LF is still in DRS, isn't
Yeah.
he? So with Colby on Bruges, VDV on Adam. And LF goes backwards. Oh, and they battle through.
Yeah, they do.
Dropping places. Neither of them giving an inch.
No, exactly that. It's good driving from them two. Really good driving, but it
So
now gives
LF's going to
LF,
get,
yeah,
yeah,
the
DRS.
DRS.
And he's got ERS to go with it.
Colin is just draining that battery as well to make sure he stays ahead into the pits. It's not going to be enough though. LF down the inside then.
Movie box.
I
They've got a
think
box now,
they've
haven't
got to. Yeah, I don't think it's a choice
they?
of
One does, one doesn't.
LF doesn't. I
No.
think that's a mistake.
Oh, definitely,
That's a mistake.
definitely. Bruce doesn't.
That's a mistake.
Collins in.
Colby doesn't. Oh, that's because Rick was in. So it would have just been double stacked, wouldn't he?
Yeah,
Same with Dan. Can't pick because he'd be double stacked.
yeah. Looks on medium.
That's very interesting.
So LF is still leading, but where's he going to come out?
So LF is just about to go through the first DRS zone. What will be interesting is if he catches Kev King before that
Second DRS.
detection zone, yeah, because he's catching him at a rate of knots. I don't think he's going to be able to.
Not quite as
No,
easy.
he's not
Just
going to be
going
able
through the
to.
chicane now.
So that then means Colin has a great chance here of undercutting LF.
Yeah, definitely. So LF's not using his ERS though. He is now down the back straight.
Colin is literally about to come onto the back straight, so yeah,
Colin's only P7, isn't
yeah. But he is at the moment technically the net race leader.
he? He is, and Colin is 17 seconds behind. So LF
Right,
comes
LF
in.
pits. Right, if you stay on with LF, tell me when he comes out his box.
Yeah.
Colin is now coming around the final corner. Sticks the power down.
He's in the pit lane, and wheels are off, wheels are on, and he's gone.
Yeah, he's across the line. Yeah, Colin's across the line.
He's gone. Well gone.
This is going to be a good second, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is that.
1.1.
Yeah.
I'll be fastest lap on the mediums. So where's Rick? Rick's fourth, Bruce third. Cardi fastest lap. Adams P7 behind Colby.
So this battle for third could get interesting with Andoni's now on the scene as well.
Yeah.
Rouge doesn't really need to do anything silly with his ERS. The other two
Yeah.
haven't really got it
Oh,
much.
there goes Adam on Colby.
And there goes Rick on Bruges. Bruges runs wide, which has opened the door to Andoni. And Andoni's trying to hold it around the outside but can't make it stick. Just giving Rick the opportunity just to drive off a little bit. Almost
Almost a
second.
second.
Yeah, almost second a little bit. I think he broke the
Does he get?
DRS.
Did he? He's.
I think he did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. 11 laps to go. Riccardi and full send on the hards. I think that was a bad choice.
Yeah,
Mediums would have done that.
yeah. So LF has pulled in a little bit of time. The thing here is, as soon as you lose DRS, it's hard to gain that time back up.
Yeah.
And especially like if, for example, if a train is broken, it's hard for anyone to get back in that train again
Yeah.
because you've got 3 DRS zones to try and contend with. Here we
Oh,
go
there's
then.
22 temps off Bruges.
And Donny doesn't make the move there.
Oh, we lost. Oh, we've lost
Airways.
the Airways, yeah.
And that brings out a safety car.
As
Safety
everyone
car,
comes back
safety
up.
car. Yeah, Airways has lost it out of sector. No, at the third corner it looks like. See, if I was Dave, I'd be jumping in for mediums or softs.
Or softs.
Yeah,
Definitely
just get in
softs.
there for softs.
But you're not going to lose anything. P18, no points, no nothing. You're gonna jump on the start, aren't you?
Precisely, yeah. But this really hasn't helped Colin out at the front, to be fair, because he was out of DRS. Now this is going to bring LF straight back into it.
Yeah, I don't expect to see anyone from the front in. It's definitely.
No.
Yeah, Bacardi could come in for softs. He's only P13. He's not really going to make it. Oh, we've got Albion.
Albie's in,
Or
Ralphie's
Alfie.
in,
Bacardi's
Bacardi's
in.
in.
Yeah. So those 3 softs on. And Panda.
Kieran.
And Kieran, yeah. They've got nothing to lose at the back. Plenty to gain. Full send Dave, is he gone through? He's quite a way back, isn't he? Yeah, he's still down sector 2. With Kev King, so Kieran's put mediums on, and Panda's put mediums on. Maybe they have
Yeah,
no
I
softs left.
think that's a mistake. Thing is, as well, for them, if they haven't got any softs to use, how long do you think that you're going to have a performance advantage over the mediums? And the problem is if the safety car comes in next lap, you've got 8 laps, 7 laps, 8 laps on soft tyres to try and gain as many positions as you can. So it'll be interesting to see what Bacardi can do on them. Con, another one that has some pace.
So Dave didn't come in, he's still on the hards. We've only lost 2 drivers as well. Considering it was a wet race, I think we've done really well.
100%, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be another couple of laps before this is in. Dave and Kev King are still coming through sector 2 as they come into the start finish.
Another lap under the safety car then.
I think so, yeah, just bored with Colin now. It's right to still go, I think. Yeah, now is the time to start warming the tyres up because I'm pretty sure it's coming in this lap. 11
Yeah,
laps left.
100%.
Be interested to see if Adam makes any quick moves on guys in front of him now. He's obviously DRS is charged. Sorry, ERS is charged. DRS will be available in a couple of laps.
I mean, even if he just gains a position or two, he's got two of his contenders ahead of him. Ideally, he really needs to be beating their left, but as long as
he's not going to be beating their left.
No, exactly that.
That's just out the window.
I think he just needs damage limitation.
Yeah, I mean he's P3, isn't he, in the championship? So Bruges is behind him. No, he's like Bruges in front of him, really. So
yeah, so if he can,
if he can get Bruges,
yeah,
then he's going to close the gap to Bruges in the championship. LF.
this is what I mean. Is I think for the other two, as long as LF doesn't win, I don't think it'd be too much of an issue.
No.
If it stays as exactly as it is, but as we know, that's not going to happen. Colin gets us going then.
Colin's gone. And so does LF.
Yeah, he hasn't caught him napping at all.
No. There's no DRS for 2 laps, but he's all over the back of him. He's in his gearbox.
Force engine.
He's pushing him down the straight.
Yeah, he is.
I'd be turning me maybe mirror off and just driving.
He looks very racy.
And Rick's with them as well. Rick's left the others. Bruges has now got over a second behind. He goes up the inside.
It's move done then.
Done and dusted without DRS. So can he pull away? Rick can smell P2.
That has brought Bruges back into play.
It has a little bit, yeah. Half a second.
And Downey looks like he's going to be losing DRS soon. So that means Adam needs to be making it past Andoni quicker rather than later.
LF, quickest lap of the race.
He's pushing.
To be honest, I was expecting Bacardi or Con to be pushing on the softs, but
They've got a lot of traffic ahead of them, ain't they? So they've got to slow down earlier, etc., etc., etc. So Rick is all over the back of Colin here.
he is. Giving Colin a hard time. But Colin is still all over the back of LF. Those three have kind of pulled away
Yeah, they've dropped
and left the
Rouge.
others just. Yeah. When DRS comes, LF is going to be struggling at the moment,
Big
and
time.
so is Colin. So LF could go from P1 to P3 if Colin and Rick get DRS. LF will go backwards.
It's a very strong possibility, yeah. Especially how powerful it is.
Yeah.
Ooh, we've lost someone.
Safety car. What?
Bacardi's got no
Who've we
front
lost?
wing. Yeah, Bacardi's completely got no front wing. That's for a spanner in the works. Let's see how many go to softs then.
Not for me. Not for me. Track position.
Yeah, I personally, yeah, I don't see the point, but
you're not going to gain anything on a set of softs. So
no.
someone's in.
Ralphie.
Ralph's in. Yeah. You're not going to gain.
Kieran's
this is
in.
after what, 2
Oh
laps?
my god.
What? Bacardi DNF'd.
Yeah, Jesus. Record the last 10 seconds of the stream. Rewind the last 10 seconds of the stream. Just, again, missed the breaking point and rear-ended someone.
Kieran on softs, full send on softs, Ralph on softs. Oh, full send was already on softs. It's gotta come in. No. One more lap. So it's going to be 3 laps of racing.
Yep.
Three laps of racing, 1 with DRS. I think we're finishing where we are. I don't think there's going to be much movement.
Yeah, I can't see there being too much movement, but I'm not going to say too much because we know that safety car restarts, last 3 laps are usually pretty chaotic, so I'm not going to...
Don't curse.
I'm not going to curse it. I'm just going to keep quiet.
Look at the sun's out now as well.
Exactly, that is weird, isn't it?
What a race.
To be fair, this race has taken that long that the sun has come out. Especially the last 10 laps, we just had safety car after safety car.
Yeah.
This last safety car though really wasn't needed.
No, just an template, wasn't it?
Well, to be fair, it was a front wing, but he wasn't around anyone and he didn't cause anyone else problems. So it's again the game being the game.
The game being the game. There's only 3 more races left. Bear with it.
Yes.
The new game will be better.
I sure hope so. I sure hope so.
Yeah, it's going to be in now, isn't it? Surely.
I think so, because you've got to have 2 laps left to race, haven't you? So I'd imagine that it's going to be in this lap. Well, it's got to be in this lap, isn't it?
27, 28 and 29, there we go.
So yeah.
Alright, let's go down to, ooh, Colin nearly at the back of LF then. Colin's eager to go.
I think the problem is he knows that LF has been pretty solid on them restarts.
Yeah, he certainly has, yeah.
And he's just, there you go then.
And LF's got a lap younger tyres as well.
Yeah.
Gone.
There he is. Here we go then.
Half a second already by turn 1. Bruges has been dropped almost a second. As Colin uses his ERS to try and keep up, now 8/10 in the lead.
And Donny's up 15 positions.
Whoa.
Wow. What a drive. Adam is pushing him through the sector though.
2/10 off the back of Donny, innit?
Yeah. He's really pushing him light.
LF has broken the second.
Here we go then. Adam is lining up a move on Andoni.
Which way? Which way? Is he not? He's looking. He's going down the outside.
Yeah.
Ooh. Round the outside together. Oh!
That was tight. Mega
He
driving
wants
though.
it.
Yeah, mega driving.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. He's
He
in
has.
front. With VDB's gone.
There he is.
Bang, gone. What happened to Dan?
VDV.
15.
VDV pitting
Is
and
he
quitting on the last, on the penultimate lap. Fair enough.
Why?
I don't understand it myself personally. You just get on with it, you know.
Rick is all over the back of Colin. Half a second off him. Rinsed his ERS. His ERS will be coming next lap, is it? Or is it this lap?
Next lap, I believe. I think it's going to be,
Or on the
last
final
lap.
lap.
Yeah, final lap they'll have DRS. Colby is all over the back of Andoni as well. Andoni pulls out the slipstream, pulls down the inside of Adam, makes the move, gets it done,
Wants it back.
gets it done.
He's coming back at him.
Yeah. Adam gets the position back. Andoni now down the inside. Oh. Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah. Oh, that was tight. Yeah, mega racing, lads. That's brought Colby into play, though. Here he goes. Adam just needs to think about his title credentials here.
Yeah. Doesn't want to lose.
If he loses another position to Colby, he loses even more points to both Bruges and LF. So ideally, yeah, he needs to be making this move like he just has. And then getting on with it. Not allowing a double overtake on this next straight, which I fear is about to happen. Rick is too far back at the minute from Colin to make a move. Although I say that, here we go then. Down the outside
There
of
he goes.
Colin. He gets the move
He's
done
got him.
before the braking zone.
Turns in.
Colin thought about trying to hang it down the inside, but doesn't. LF then takes the win. Mega job from him.
Excellent.
Colby has
On he's gone.
got Colby.
On he's gone.
Yeah, Antonio did go, didn't he? I didn't see. That's why Colby managed to gain the position then. So that's
Yeah.
LFP1, Rick P2, Colin P3. I couldn't see who else.
It disappeared, didn't it? Before
Yeah,
we could,
I'll have a little look. And then we'll get the lads added in. Let's have a look then. Right, so... And then it's raining all of a sudden in the background again. Strange.
What's going on there?
LFP1, Rick P2, Colin P3, Bruge P4, Adam P5, Colby P6, Albie P7, Bark P8, Panda P9, Con P10, Kieran P11, Dan P12, Ralphie P13, Fulsend P14, and Donny P15. And he was the last of the finishers. Kev King was disconnected. VDV crashed out, so did Bacardi, Airways, and Greg. So we will get LF, Colin, and Rick added into the party.
Albie had 5 pit stops.
Jesus Christ.
So did Panda.
Wow.
It's insane.
Uh,
Inters,
it's
mediums.
crazy, isn't it?
I'll let you carry away with the interviews, bud.
Okay, mate. Yeah, no worries. So that's 2 of the top 3 that's joined us. Just waiting for LF. We'll get it started because I've got P3 and P2 here. And then hopefully LF will join us as and when he's ready to. Just fire him another invite quickly. So P3, we will start with Colin. Good evening, buddy. How are you?
Tired.
That was an interesting race.
Yeah, I suppose.
You suppose. From our perspective, we didn't really know where to look, what to do. It was pretty chaotic. But talk about it from your perspective.
Well, really started at P3 and then Rick hit the wall early and lost 3 positions, and I kind of stayed with LF. And then a couple of safety, like the safety car, especially when you've got 4 of them, they kind of do ruin it really. Especially when you're out front, you can't really have a battle. Like, so.
To be
It's
fair,
kind of one of those, really. It's just one of those ones that's very difficult, you know.
it was like you say, until the safety cars come out, it was a bit of a weird one, to be fair, because you two were just pulling away.
Yeah, he did definitely.
I personally thought you pulled out the strategy really well with the fact that you changed from the inters to the mediums at the right time. come
Yeah,
out 1.7 seconds ahead, I think, of LF when he pitted.
yeah, he was slightly closing, but it'd have been nice because I know he would have been he might have overtaken me, but I'd have been right on him the whole way.
Yeah.
But look, that's the game for you, isn't it? The game ruins the
Yeah.
races, really. So what can you do?
Exactly. It is tough. I've been in your position before where safety cars have killed decent finishing positions. I mean, P3 is still good, but like you say, it
Yeah,
probably could have been a bit better. But
it could have been. Look, I'm trying to hold it back a bit, but
to be fair, I seem to talk to you every time that I come on to cover tier one, so maybe that's just
yeah,
a thing.
I don't know. Maybe it is.
But no, another good
Uh,
drive from you, mate. Really good drive again.
cheers. Thank you.
So we will jump over to Rick. Good evening, Rick. How are you,
Evening,
buddy?
bud.
Yeah, so are we, to be fair. Um, talk us through it because we didn't actually see what had happened to you. We just sort of saw
We just
you
saw you drop, didn't
falling.
we?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
we didn't know whether you'd been involved in an incident or whether you'd spun it yourself. Yeah, I think you're
Yeah, six or
correct. Yeah.
seven. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, an epic drive though. That was an overtake and a half. That.
It's it, it's not easy. There's obviously a lot of driving styles as well that suit different conditions. Um,
Yeah.
but like
It
it's
depends on
always
your setup as well.
yeah,
Depends how you set your car up.
like it's always been said here though in the channel, keeping it clean will gain you so many positions. It's actually ridiculous, and you done exactly what you needed to do tonight to keep it out of trouble after your little issue. Um, you had a little issue, and exactly that. You kept it out of trouble. Essentially, you didn't try any silly moves. It was your own mistake. You kept it on track, made the calls when you needed to make the calls, and you walked away with a P2. It's just it just doesn't make sense, does it? But it happens. But to be fair, lads, two really good performances from you guys. I mean, Rick, maybe your night could have been a bit better had you not had the spins. But again, it's two good performances.
Yeah, it's both
Another
good drives.
another podium for you both.
Cheers. Thank you.
Yeah, well done.
So that will conclude our podium interviews this evening. I don't think we're going to get a word with LF.
He usually doesn't join, to be fair.
Nah, okie dokie. So we'll be back on Sunday at the earlier time of 7 o'clock this week because the in real life race is at 9, I believe. Half 8,
9
9.
o'clock, yeah.
Yeah,
9
so
o'clock.
9 o'clock. So that's why tier 3 will be earlier this week. If you can't join this Sunday, join us next week for our last sprint weekend here at CDR around Belgium at the normal time of 8:30. This has been King Luckman and CDR Nerf Pack, and thank you guys for joining us. This is Tier 1 over and out. You twat.